What made me so comfortable here was the staff. The doctor's attitude, everyone from the receptionist, Catherine sitting me down, helping me from the very beginning, pre-op, letting me know what I was in for right off the bat, helping me make the decision that I would actually have to end my abusive relationship with eating.
Since I had my son in 2000, from 125 pounds, I went up to 200 pounds. So when I had my son, I ended up in 160 pounds, and weight just started adding up to me. And it came up to a time that I just got really sick of it. It was really hard. I tried every diet possible out there. I tried working out, eating salads, and doing all this bunch of pills that they were out on the market, but none of them really worked out for me.
I heard about the repair surgery, and I knew that I stretched the original surgery, you know, from 2009 to now, and I felt I needed to bring it back to the original specs so I could help myself.
I have had a lifelong problem with weight. My family used to call me chubby. My family called me big boned. When I was in high school, I was bigger than a lot of other people. I wasn't fat necessarily, I was just bigger. You know, girls were wearing 7s, I was wearing 15s. And it's always been a problem. And the stress in my life seems to bring out eating for me.
I went into the office and I met Dr. Shaikh, and he explained to me how the procedure went and the things that I needed to do in order for it to work. I was quite happy. I was told about the downtime was very minimal and how things were going to work out for me if I followed the directions correctly. So I did. It really inspired me to do better about thinking healthy and doing things the way it should be done.
I found Dr. Shaikh on the internet, and I called, and he was one of the few doctors that actually took the time to give me an appointment. When I came in to see him, he pretty much was more, less of a doctor, more of a person you could sit and talk to.
And I was doing research online one day, and I found Dr. Shaikh. And I made a call, talked to the nutritionist, and the next thing I know, I fly from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to New Jersey and have my pouch fixed. He has the greatest bedside manner. I don't know what else to say. One-on-one, he and the nutritionist sat down and talked to me about this is what's going to happen. You know, this is a tool, you have to do something too. It's just not, you're gonna lose a lot of weight by doing this. And he is so empathetic and so caring, and it was really refreshing.
I didn't want anybody to know about my procedure, so I had it done on a Friday afternoon, and I was back at work on Monday.
My recovery was quick. I walked out of the hospital with no pain. I had a great day that day, you could say. I just couldn't believe how painless the surgery was.
The procedure day, it was awesome. It was like nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I knew that my life was going to change. The procedure I thought it was going to be worse than I thought. And actually, my downtime was like 4 days. I had no pain. It wasn't that uncomfortable. It was something I could deal with. I barely needed any pain medication. Actually, I don't think I did any pain medication.
When I had the procedure with Dr. Shaikh, he went down my throat. I had a sore throat the next day, big deal. It was great. I did take a few days off just to get back on my feet and feel good about where I was, but I went back to work part-time 5 days later.
It was happening little by little. I was changing. Every day I was changing a little bit more. Every week there was, oh, this doesn't fit me. That doesn't fit me. This fits me. You know, like that became greater than that feeling, that satisfaction of the food and binging. It was starting to fill a void that the food was filling for me before.
I restructured my eating, which meant a lot to me because that was the whole key to me being successful, was restructuring my eating. Once I got that down and I started to lose the weight, I found that I felt much better, more confident in myself.
I've lost about 50 pounds in the first 4 months of the surgery. And my improvements, I feel lighter. I could jog now without my joints or my ankles hurting me. My sugar levels went down. I lost the weight that I couldn't possibly lose on my own.
I have to date lost right at 50 pounds, and that is 1 year out.
It's been a year to the day since I've had my procedure, and I could honestly say that I'm down 52.5 pounds. And with that, all the inflammation issues I would say are about, that I was dealing with are about 85% gone. They're not 100% gone, but let me tell you, my joints hurt so much less than they did. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm eating so much healthier, that I'm making so many more wise choices. A lot of those foods that would cause inflammation in my body are now a thing of the past.
My self-esteem has gone up 200%. There's nothing I can't do. I could work out with no problem. I could wear whatever I want. I could go out there. I feel more secure about myself. I go shopping a lot. I feel really good about myself. I mean, I have no complaints. It's been an awesome experience, and it's been very life-changing.
I have no problem recommending Dr. Shaikh to anybody. In fact, I've talked to a couple people that wanted to have surgery and wanted to ask me about my experience with him. He made a difference in my life.
My experience here with Dr. Shaikh has been phenomenal, and I drive 45 minutes to get here, and it is like a breeze. I would rather drive the 45 minutes to be here and to have the experience that I've had with Dr. Shaikh. I feel like if I can't give myself the pat on the back, that the doctor and the staff here help me and give me that pat on the back.
By doing this correction has inspired me to love myself a lot more. I guess you have to love yourself and do things for yourself first, and not do it for anyone else but yourself.